Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite beauty products from the month of April. I've got some really awesome stuff to share with you guys. April's been a bit of like a high-low month for me. There have been some really great things that have happened and also some really not so great things that happened. I know that you guys, if you've been following me for the last couple of weeks or at least the last month or so, you may have noticed that I missed a couple of uploads. My grandmother died earlier this month and that hit me kind of hard. She was someone that took care of me a lot when I was little. Like, I never had a babysitter in the entirety of my childhood because my grandparents were always the ones that watched me when my parents needed to go do things. So my grandfather had died maybe like 6 years ago or so, and she was 95 years old. So her passing was something that we expected, we knew, but it was still kind of rough. And I think just in the me being emotional, I didn't sleep very well one night, and then my immune system completely like crashed and burned. I woke up and had like fever, chills, body aches, flu thing, like I don't know what was going on. So that knocked me flat on my butt for like almost two weeks straight. So I'm finally feeling somewhat more human again, back to my normal routine. I've been trying to catch up on things. So that is why this month I haven't been as active on social media, why I've missed a few uploads. You know, life happens and family is important. It comes priority number one over everything else. So I'm sure you guys will understand. Just wanted to give you a little update. Side note, it is a really beautiful day out today, but it's one of those days where there's a lot of big fluffy clouds in the sky. So my sun keeps like changing. So my lighting may or may not be a little crazy, or it might jump from very bright to very dark as I have to get up and keep adjusting the settings on my camera. These are the beauties of being a person that doesn't have someone to film for you and just being alone in your house making YouTube videos. So thank you guys for understanding in advance. We're just gonna roll with things. So with all of that being said, I do want to say hi and welcome to any of you who are new here. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I know this intro is very long, but hopefully you don't mind getting a little glimpse into my life and whatnot. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope you'll click subscribe and come back for more of my content in the future. And with all that being said, let's get into the beauty products that I've been loving lately. So the first thing I only have the box to show you guys. This is what it looks like because I'm wearing them right now. These are a pair of ESQUIDO's new synthetic lashes. So ESQUIDO primarily used to just make mink lashes, and now they added a whole new line of synthetic lashes. They're more affordable. They're around like the $22 price point. And I actually won a pair of theirs in a giveaway that they did on Instagram. I picked out the shade X and O, and oh my god guys, these are some of the best, most comfortable false lashes I have ever worn. I have tried ESQUIDO's mink lashes before and I do like them a lot. I think they are beautiful. The quality is excellent, but I know not everyone is okay with the whole idea of wearing a mink lash. So I'm really, really glad that ESQUIDO added in a synthetic lash to their range. And these are so lightweight, first of all, and so comfortable. But they're just like, the quality is beyond, so far beyond what you would normally expect to find at like the drugstore. They just have the most beautiful fluttery appearance. They have some lashes in the range that are very, very natural, others that are a little bit more dramatic. This X and O style I feel like is perfect for my eyes. I have very big eyes, so I need lashes that are a little bit longer, or literally they look like I'm not even wearing falsies, and then it's kind of like, what's the point? So I feel like these ones are very fluttery and romantic, and they have a very soft appearance, but they add that fullness and length to my lashes. So I have been wearing these, enjoying them a ton. I barely even feel them on my eyes. Once you trim them and get them down, they just like pop right on so easily. I don't have to fuss with them. They aren't really difficult to apply. They don't like curl up weirdly. Some lashes I feel like don't adhere to your eye shape. They kind of like are too straight or too curved. They poke you in the eye, or they're just not very comfortable. These are great. I really enjoy them. I wore them to BeautyCon and to the Germany event I went to earlier this month, and I just like, I felt like I could wear them for 8 hours and not get annoyed, so that is saying something. I also like their lash glue. I had gotten this sent to me from the brand a while ago, and they sent me another one when I won the giveaway. First of all, the packaging is really cute. I love rose gold. But I really like that this has a brush-on applicator. It's very fine. You can just brush the glue right onto the lash band. I don't find that my lashes peel up at the edges. I think it sticks really, really well, and it's not a total bear to get off at the end of the day. So I have been enjoying this also a lot. So I wanted to share with you guys like my updated complexion kind of like foundation routine. Something I've been really, really loving this month is mixing together. This is so crazy because it's like the ultimate of high-low. So I am obsessed with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation, but this is very expensive, like $50 expensive. So the shade on this is good for me in the winter, but as I start to get a little bit more tan, it's definitely going to be too light. And even when I got it, it was a little on the light side, but like if I added bronzer, I could make it work for me. So I don't want to not be able to wear this for the next 6 months while I am starting to get tan, because it's a great matte finish foundation. If you have oily skin, it is wonderful. It dries down really nicely, so it doesn't have a lot of transfer. It's very, very lightweight feeling on the skin, but it makes your face look flawless, like airbrushed. It's a very like beautiful liquidy sort of texture foundation. It's not thick and creamy, and it just glides on and makes your skin look amazing. So I mean, it's worth the money, but I didn't really want to buy another bottle for $50-something just to adjust the shade, because that's expensive. So I realized, like, texture-wise, they're not exactly the same, but finish-wise, they're very similar. The Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation, this is awesome. If you have oily skin, this will be your new BFF. It's very full coverage, it's very matte, but it doesn't look dry and flaky, and I feel like it controls oil really well, and it's very long wearing. So this, I got in a shade that's just like a little bit too dark. It'll be perfect for me in the summer, but right now by itself, I feel like I get foundation face. So I've been mixing the two of these together. It's actually what I'm wearing as my foundation today, and it is perfect. I can, like, just depending on the proportions of like one to the other, I can make the shade exactly right, and I feel like the finish is beautiful. Very full coverage, very matte. And honestly, okay, something I've been doing recently that's a little weird and non-traditional, I have not been setting down my foundation with powder. I know, but it's because both of these dry down, like they dry completely to a touch that's not like creamy at all. It's not tacky. Powders go on top of it beautifully. So I'm thinking to myself, why do I need to powder a foundation that's dry? Like, you usually use powder to set a foundation that's still a little bit tacky to give it that matte finish. And honestly, I think when I powder on top of this, it makes it look too cakey. And if anything, my skin gets more oily because it like saps all of the hydration out of it to the point that it feels like it needs to crank out more oil. And I've noticed since I haven't been setting this, my makeup lasts even better and stays less greasy longer. It's kind of incredible. So I don't know, you should give it a try. If you have at least the Maybelline foundation at home, try applying this and not setting it. Like, if you apply concealer and you want to set your concealer in your under eye, that's, you know, fine, whatever. But for the rest of the face, I don't really feel like you need a setting powder with either of these foundations. Another thing that I've been kind of low-key obsessing over, and I'm like angry that I like it so much because it's so expensive, and I'm like, I don't want to buy it, but it's good. I got a sample of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer from Sephora as like a little gift with purchase type deal, and this stuff is so nice. It's like a balm primer, and for someone with oily skin, I feel like this is everything I want in a primer, because it smooths out the texture of my skin, but it doesn't have that super silicone-y, slippery feel. Like, I feel like it dries down matte, but not a crunchy, uncomfortable matte. Like, there are some mattifying primers that make your skin feel like it's been like sucked dry, and it can be uncomfortable. This is like, it's very silky, as the name would suggest, but it doesn't have so much slip that you feel like your foundation is going to be slip sliding all over the place. I really like it a lot. It also smells really nice. It kind of does remind me of the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. It has a similar scent to that. Very, very lovely. So I really like this. I feel like it's also been pairing really well with the foundations I just showed you guys. They work beautifully together. Just the full size of this is $52 flippin' $52. That's a lot of money for a primer. It's not even something you're going to see. So I thought about picking it up during the Sephora VIB sale, but I decided not to because I do have a lot of other primers I probably should use. Maybe for my birthday or something this summer I'll treat myself, We'll see. But for now, I'm like, we'll hold off. We'll use up the sample. But I could see myself caving and getting this in the future. So earlier this month, I got a really amazing PR package from Pixi with all of their new collab products, and I did a video testing and demoing everything for you guys, doing a wear test. I'll throw that up in the cards if you want to check it out, or up in the cards. Every time I do that, I always point over here, but the cards, they're over here. Anyway, so I've actually been using these products a lot since that video, and I enjoy them quite a bit. I think they did a great job with this collab. It's hard to say what my favorite thing is. I think if I had to recommend one thing, it would be the Dulce Candy Cafe con Dulce palette. This is so stunning. It's got 9 shades of like a shimmering, creamy kind of formula that you can use as highlighters, blush toppers, eyeshadows. It's really meant to be used all over the face, which I think is what makes it so awesome. It's not like you're limited to just thinking of this as a highlighting palette, because obviously not all these shades will flatter everyone as a highlighter, but if you think about them as highlighters or eyeshadows or blush toppers, it is really pretty versatile, and the pans are nicely sized that I feel like it's reasonable to use them in all those different ways. But this is just so incredibly light reflective and gorgeous. Like, let me swatch for you guys. Oh, it's so stunning. And here's like one of the pink shades. Like, how insanely beautiful is that? I'm obsessed. I've been using this a ton. I think it looks stunning as a highlight on the face. Yes, it does have like a little bit more of a frosty sheen, but I feel like when you apply it to the skin with a brush, it kind of gives you that wet look that's not too stripy and overly metallic. Like, it can be blended in really nicely. So I've been enjoying it. I think that this is a great value for $24. Would recommend. The other thing from that set I really like is Whaley's collab. Her little eyeshadow palette here is super cute. It's got 6 different shades, perfect to create an everyday eye look. It also comes with a dual-ended eyeliner, which is what I use to do my eye makeup today, and it is awesome. It is a great dupe for like my Holy Grail Tartist Double Take eyeliner. It has a felt tip pen on one side and a creamy like twist up pen on the other. I actually have the black liner on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. I couldn't get it off. Like, I swatched a little bit of it on my hand and I tried to like wash it off. It's not going anywhere. This thing is like budge proof, waterproof. Once it sets, it does not move, which is awesome. So I think if you are looking for like an easy eyeshadow palette to use, if you're someone that doesn't want to fuss with 20 different colors, 14 different colors, this is great because you have like everything you need, and then the eyeliner is awesome. Apparently it's been like a very Pixi heavy month for me. I also really liked the lip icing from that collection. This is delicious. It smells like a lemon poppy seed muffin. It's so yummy, and it's like a very shiny, like glittery, clear gloss. It's a strange product in that it's not sticky or thick like a lip gloss. It kind of has more of the texture of a lip oil, and there's not really pigment in it. It's just got these really micro fine gold to rose goldy shifty glitters in it, but they're not chunky glitter that you feel on your lips that just feels like gritty. It basically just feels like you're putting on a lip oil, but then it gives your lip just like this little hint of dimension and shine. It's really pretty, very moisturizing, so this is awesome. And then something I dug out of my drawers that I have had for a long time and I realized I hadn't been using, so I wanted to try to like get some use out of it, is the Pixi Multibalm in the shade Baby Petal. This is basically just a multi-use stick. You can use it on your cheeks or your lips. I've been using this as a blush on my light makeup days, so I'll throw on a BB cream and then I'll use a cream bronzer and this as a blush. It is so pretty. Oh my god, it's just like the most beautiful natural color for a blush. Where the heck can I like swatch this? Let's like do this on the wrist here. Can we see? Like, it just has like this beautiful pinky flush that's so natural on the cheeks. I feel like it just looks so lovely and it blends in really easily. It wears nicely. It looks very, very healthy, and it doesn't give you clown cheeks. If you're afraid of cream products because you find them to be too pigmented, this is like the perfect shade. It's like a nudie pink. It's a no-brainer, very easy to work with. Loving it. And then I've got some like bath, body, and hair stuff that I've been really enjoying this month. So I finally picked up some things from the Love Beauty and Planet line. I actually also have the shampoo and conditioner in my shower right now, which I do enjoy. It's not like the most earth-shattering shampoo and conditioner I've ever used, but for $8 a bottle. It's not bad, and I like the way that it makes my hair feel. I thought it was sulfate free, but it's not, which kind of disappointed me. So it's not the most stripping, but I wouldn't use it more than maybe like once a week, because I find if you use sulfates too frequently, they really strip your hair. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But the body wash and the dry shampoo have been great. So I have the Murumuru Butter and Rose Bountiful Moisture body wash. This is so hydrating. It's also amazing to use to shave your legs. It's really great stuff. Very, very creamy. It has a really nice texture to it, and it doesn't smell like overly rose-like. Like, it doesn't have that fake rose scent. It's got a little bit more of like a fruity rose, like a light fruity rose kind of a scent. It's really pretty. So I've been enjoying using this a ton. And then this dry shampoo was actually a surprise favorite of mine. This one is the Juicy Grapefruit Day 2 Dry Shampoo for Volume and Bounty. And it smells freaking delicious. Like, it has that grapefruit scent that's so refreshing and nice. It doesn't smell like weirdly perfumey the way that some dry shampoos smell, and it really does a good job of kind of refreshing your hair, soaking up oil, giving you some volume without being like too gritty and full of texture. I really like this a lot, and I think it retails for the same price as basically everything else from the Love Beauty and Planet line. So depending on where you're going, somewhere between like $6.50 and $8 usually is how much it retails for. So my final favorites of this month are from a brand you probably have never heard of, and they are awesome, and I'm really glad that I got a chance to discover them and try out their stuff. It's two products from a brand called Brooklyn Botany. So they are all vegan, cruelty-free. They're a small like indie brand run out of Brooklyn, New York, and they have some great bath, body, and skincare products, hair care products. Really, really great ingredients, very clean, very like eco-friendly. I'm really into it. So I got to try their activated charcoal shampoo. So this has no parabens, no sulfates, no mineral oil. It basically, like the first ingredient after water is argan oil, then activated charcoal, avocado oil, jojoba oil, camellia seed oil, keratin, almond oil, coconut oil. You get the point. So basically, this is a highly nourishing but also highly detoxing shampoo for your hair. It is legit black. Like, it is like a thick black shampoo. When you rub it on your hands, it's like, it looks like it's gonna make a hot mess. It like lathers up gray in your hair, but it all washes out fine. You know, you may need to like extra rinse your tub out after you use this, but it's really not that big of an inconvenience. And basically you massage this into your scalp, and then you let it sit for like a minute or two before you rinse, which is a little bit different than you would with a normal shampoo. But it really does detox your scalp. It helps to fight dandruff, and it also has all these really nice nourishing oils to really condition your hair, to help it be softer. I've noticed after using this, my hair will feel so light, so bouncy, very clean, but like not stripped, which I really, really like. And this 16-ounce bottle, which is massive, retails for like $17, which is insane. So it's such a good value. I feel like I really wanted to try the Briogeo charcoal shampoo, but that was $42, and I really didn't feel like I could justify it, and this is $17, and I feel like it works wonderfully. So if you've been wanting to try like a charcoal shampoo, you may want to check this brand out, check this product out, because it's really awesome. And then the last product is this blueberry scrub. Oh my god, this legit smells like fresh blueberry jam. Like if someone just put like a fresh pot of like blueberry preserves in front of you, that is what this smells like. It's heaven. Oh my god, it's so amazing. So this scrub you can use on your body or on your face. I used it today as like a prep for shaving, and it made my skin so smooth. I didn't even really need lotion after I got out of the shower. I mean, I put it on anyway just because I like to, but I didn't really need to. So this basically is a blend of sea salt. So sea salt is the primary ingredient that gives you the scrubbing. And then it has blueberry, grapeseed oil, apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil, sunflower seed oil, and a whole bunch of other really great ingredients. So again, it will slough off all that dead skin, but then it's also very hydrating and nourishing, and it smells incredible. Side note, blueberries are really awesome for you. They're full of antioxidants, so they help to prevent premature signs of aging in the skin. They fight off free radicals, things that cause cancer in your body. So that's pretty excellent. And again, this retails, I think, for $27 normally, but when I last checked the Brooklyn Botany website, it was on sale for $14, so you can't really beat that. It's amazing. You get 10 ounces of product, which is a pretty decent amount. So if you're in the market for a new body scrub, especially with summer coming up, if you want to wear a cute little dress, need to shave your legs, if you don't exfoliate before you shave, you're missing out on life. So would recommend checking this out. Alright guys, so that is it for this month's favorites. I hope you enjoyed my little reviews, seeing all the products that I've been loving. If you enjoyed this type of video, make sure you give this one a thumbs up. I always really appreciate your feedback. And again, if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you want to see more videos from me in the future, I hope you will click that button and come back for the next one. And yeah, I have got to go. I'm going to a show tonight. Very excited. So I gotta get out of here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.